He's always, he's a very lazy
Krishna,
particular.
Mataji, can you start again, Mataji? I want to record your story.
Okay, okay. So in Ayodhya was one Brahmin who was very lazy. He's always fit for eating the food. Beyond that, he don't want to work anything beyond the food. Only the thing is, getting up early in the morning, eating the food, sleeping. That is what he wants. So in his household things, their mother, parents, and all, they got fed up about him. They said that you just go to some place and stay away because you are useless to the home. You're not working, you're not doing anything. Only simply I have to provide you the food every day. So it's not possible with us. So please, you carry on and go somewhere. So he'll think that, okay, people are getting irritated about me. So let me go to a place where I can get 3 times a meal every day. So he'll search and search for an all around, and he'll go to one ashram. So there, what he'll see is, he'll go and he'll ask that I want a place to stay in your ashram. Then the head of the ashram person says that okay, you can stay. There is no problem. Then he'll ask, what are the activities you are going to do in the ashram? Then the head of the ashram, he'll say that, see, there's nothing, you'll be provided food, you have to clean the surroundings and always sit and chant and do some spiritual and devotional services. Then he'll think that, it's very good, there is nothing beyond this. See, so then he'll ask, so how many times a day I'll get a meal? He'll say that I'll give you only 2 times meal per day. Then he'll say that, no, I will do whatever work you say, but I want 3 times food a day. I don't want 2 times. Then ashram head person will say that, okay, I'll give you 2 times. You share that particular for the third time by yourself, because our kitchen will be closed. We are open only for one particular day and one particular time, and again we'll close it. So we can't give 3 times. So if you want, you can take the first times or second time and you can store it for the third time. Then he'll say that, okay, this is fine. This is a very good idea. Then he'll start working, and he'll enjoy for first 15 days of his day in the ashram. So 15 days, every day he'll say that this place is too beautiful. Only just sit and chant along with everyone. And timely, I'm getting food. There is no other irritations from other people that you have to do this work, earn money, and all those stuff. So I'm enjoying happily. Then one day, Ekadashi comes. So he'll get up early in the morning. He'll see that no one is working in the kitchen. He don't know how to cook also. He'll see that no one is working in the kitchen. Why today no one is working in the kitchen? What is happening? So immediately he'll say, he'll go to the one of the devotee and he'll say that disciple, and he'll say that, why there is no kitchen is closed today, no one is working in the kitchen, you don't who is going to prepare? Is the getting from outside? Is we are getting any fees from the outside? Then they'll say that today you don't know, today is Ekadasi. Here on Ekadasi day we'll not cook, we'll only just do Bhagavan Smaran. So we'll just sit and we'll be chanting Hare Krishna or Hare Rama. We'll be totally on the devotional service, we'll not eat anything, he'll say. Arre, wow, what is this? I can't stay without food one day also. It's very difficult for me. Then he'll rush to the head of the ashram person and he'll say that, Guruji, I just can't stay without food for one day also. It's very difficult for me. You all carry on whatever you want to do it in on Ekadashi days and all, but I can't do it. Then immediately ashram head person says that, okay, I can't force you to stay that. Okay, I'll give you what all you want, the ration and all, but you should prepare it by yourself. You go out there of the ashram, there you have a lot of mountains and river there, that particular side you prepare food for yourself, what all you needed, I'll give it to you. I'll say to the ration manager and he'll give it to you. Then he said that, okay, this is fine. Something is better than nothing. So he'll take some few ration items. And one thing he'll say that when you're preparing food, remember that you have to put the bhog to the Bhagwan. Then he'll say, oh, that is okay. I'll prepare for myself. And one more thing, no, I can prepare for Bhagwan, no problem. Then he'll take all his ration items and he'll start cooking. So he'll cook. He don't know how to cook properly, but he made some dal, rice and all, and roti. So he'll say that, okay, tulsi लगा के उधर pray कर रहे थे. क्या प्रे कर रहे थे? अच्छा मैंने भोग बनाया, राम जी आओ, आकर मेरा भोग खाओ. So I just want to see राम, राजा राम आइए, मेरा भोग उठाइए, बोल के गाना गा रहे थे. So suddenly, by listening to his song, he thinks that, see, we are just only, we put the bhog and later on we'll only eat it. But he thinks that bhog means compulsory Bhagwan will come and eat it. So his thought process was that. So continuously, I'm very hungry, Ram, please come and eat. After you eat only, I should eat. That is what Guruji told me. So please come, please come, please come, he said. So when he's saying that, then suddenly by listening to that, Ram and Sita Maya both will come now. So he'll be shocked. I called, only invited 1 person, 2 person came, but this food is only for 2 people. I should share it for 3 people. It's very difficult. Then he'll say that, but still I invited them. So he'll see that prasad will not be sufficient for me. Okay, give it to Ram and Sita. So both Ram and Sita will eat and we'll go off. So again, after 15 days, next Ekadasi will come. Then he'll go to Guruji and say that, so he'll be start for that particular Ekadasi and next Ekadasi will come. So he'll say that, Guruji, I want little more because I invited 1 person, 2 people are coming. So for me, last Ekadasi also I did not have. So at least for this Ekadasi, I want to prepare for 2, 3 people, including me. Then he'll start preparing. When he'll start preparing, again he'll put the tulsi leaf and he'll say that Ram aaye, Sita ko beech saath laiye. He'll call that bhajan. He'll do that particular bhajan. Then automatically what happened? Sita, Ram and Lakshman, all 3 will come. Again he'll be shocked. When I'm invited 2 people, Ramji and Sita ji ko, why this 3rd person is again coming? Why Lakshman is coming? Okay, when he has come, I have to offer him because he's my guest. So I should give him the food. So he'll say that, okay, eat. And he will be start for that Ekadasi also. Then the next Ekadasi will come. Then after, when next Ekadasi comes, then he'll say that, Guruji, see, for 3 people, it's not sufficient. I want for 4 people. Then Guruji, okay, what he's doing, I don't know, with the ration, this thing. Okay, give him whatever he want. He'll say, Guruji will say that and he'll go away. Again, he'll prepare for total 4 people. And again, he'll say that, Ram आइए, Sita आइए, Lakshman ji bhi आइए, मेरा भोग लेकर जाइए. They he'll be inviting in that particular process. When he'll invite it, now Ram, Sita, Lakshman and even Hanuman also will come. So all the 4 food, I mean, that particular thing, again, prasad will not be sufficient for him. So again, he'll be starved. So next thing, what happened is, next Ekadasi, he'll go directly to the Guruji and say that, give me the whole keys of ration, this thing. The whole family is coming. The uninvited people are coming. When I'm inviting few people, more people are coming. So it's not sufficient for me. I'm starving since past 4 Ekadasis or 5 Ekadasis. So I want more this thing. Then Guruji will get doubt. What this guy is doing literally. See, he's not preparing anything for himself, or what he's doing. He's staying or he's selling out all my ration outside and minting the money. And he'll say the disciples, he'll say to his disciple that just go and observe what exactly this guy is doing. Then he will say that he will not cook. Now this time he will not cook because he don't know that how many people are coming and cooking. So he'll say that you people better come down. How many you want, you can get it. get them, and you all start preparing food for yourself. I brought the whole ration here, so I can't count the people and cook, because whenever I count, my count is getting less by one person. So it's not possible for me this time. You people only start cooking. I brought all the ration. Then he'll start and he'll sleep under the tree, thinking about Ram, Sita, Lakshman, please come and do. So the whole family will be coming and cooking. So he'll feel very happy. Then, okay, whenever there is leftover, I'll eat it. Then he'll be sleeping. Now disciples will be seeing what this guy is doing. This guy is sleeping. He's not even cooking at all. So they'll just come and wake him up. What are you doing? You asked for the ration. I thought you are cooking, and what are you doing? You're just sleeping. Why I need to cook? See, the whole Ram family is coming and cooking here for me. So after they eat and they left off, then I will eat. That is what he says. So we can't see anyone. Then he says that, no, I can see, Ram is cooking, Sita Maya is assisting, Lakshman is also assisting. Then he'll say that, no, we just can't see this. That means here the Guruji will say that instead of doing lot of seva continuously, I never saw God, but you are, from your eyes, the innocence mind, you always think that God is there, he's coming and he's eating. So with this particular perspective, you could only see him. So he'll get tears in his eyes. Then he'll say that you are carrying a good bhakti. That is why God is with you. That's it, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, very beautiful story, Mataji. Very beautiful. See, I had heard this story one time and I had forgotten few parts of it, but you reminded it and refreshed it. Thank you so much, Mataji. This shows us, right, that instead of going on to Tirath and other places, Krishna is right there. So that's why we see, right, Srila Prabhupada came. He was there in Vrindavan. If staying in Vrindavan was so important, like, people make Vrindavan, going to Vrindavan as the goal of their life, right? That Vrindavan jayenge, aaram se rahenge. But if that was the thing, then Prabhupada would have stayed there, but he came here instead. So that's so nice, Mataji, that Krishna is in our heart. And like, temple is, Vrindavan is where, deities are wherever, there is bhakti.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Nice story for Tadashi. Mataji.